What's up? This is Lenny Bruce here from Dustbolt. My voice sounds a little bit fucked up right now because I just got COVID last week. So I was kind of like sick the last week, and we had to cancel a show in Romania, which we were looking forward to play. Um, I think first time ever actually that we had to cancel a show because of illness, of sickness, and we tried to make it possible, but we would go if I was going to that show, um, spreading COVID to other people, to the other band members, to the crew, whatever. Doesn't make any sense. So we had to cancel it. So yeah, that was kind of my last week, and what I want to do today is talk to you about the development of Dustbolt from the last records to the new album, because we saw that there's many comments going on the internet that are kind of like evil and really aggressive at some points, which is really fucking ridiculous. Um, to say that in you know careful words, um, but we kind of like feel why some people are a little bit like disappointed or pissed off or something, and we want to make some things clear when it comes to the music and to the art that Dustbolt is doing. Because the thing is that in our mindset, for us, Dustbolt is like it's a collective of four musicians, of four people that choose to make music together and spend their lives together, work together. Four individual people, and that's the core of Dustbolt for us. That's the most important thing. For this new record, it was completely different circumstances to produce, write, and make this record than on any previous record, because it was COVID, it was lockdown. We played a lot of shows before that pandemic happened. Suddenly, everything stopped. We used to live together. We used to, be in a car together all the time, play shows, tour, whatever. Suddenly, this stopped in our mid 20s, and we were like, "What the fuck?" Confronted with reality, with life, with all right, I need a flat where I actually stay right now, where I need some money to eat because there's not gonna be catering or whatever the fuck. That's how we felt. And in that time, I started to do a lot of music with other people. I explored the studio for myself. I went in so many studios, producing, recording, making music, all rock and blues and metal music, different stuff. And after a year of a break of Dustbolt, we came back together and said, like, okay, let's do an album. Let's make music, because Flo wrote songs, I wrote songs, Nico had some ideas. We didn't have a bass player then, so we called our longtime and best friend Tom. And like, Tom, you actually got no choice. You got to do this with us. Sorry. So Tom came into this, and you know, it's not about not playing thrash anymore. It's not about that we don't like thrash anymore. Sorry, I got a phone call. Fuck you. Um, it was just a weird time, and we tried to explore why do we start making metal music. So we went back to the very first demo that we did before we did Violent Demolition, and we explored. Wow, we started off with some kind of new metal stuff. I was singing melodic. I didn't scream. Um, we had simple songs, simple riffs, and we were like, okay, maybe we should see what that was when we started all of this fucking journey and the circus. And maybe every musician in the band should get back to his original, beginnings and see what it was like to pick up the guitar and start from scratch, knowing nothing, don't care about genres, not caring about, is this thrash or not, don't care about how it looks, whatever the fuck, just make music. And through that experience, we came together, and we have some crazy songs now that combine metal with, I don't know, some dance disco stuff. Like, you're gonna be shocked, but it's coming out soon. We got some songs that are kind of like new metal, like Sound and Fury. melodic in the chorus. Then we got songs that are fucking ultra thrashy, as you're used to it from Dustbolt. And we kind of like got some hard rock songs because we're big hard rock, 80s hard rock fans. We love Ronnie James Dio. We love, all that stuff. So it was kind of like a mixture of everything, us going together in the rehearsal room and us knowing this is an album that we will never going to be able to do again because times are so weird. We got actually time to, just be super fucking creative. There's no rush. We didn't have any label. We didn't have nothing, just us and an idea of creating something that is really, really interesting. So that was the main point for us to do something that's interesting without caring about genre, without caring about is this thrash or not. Because we know as long as the four of us come together, it is fucking thrashing. Because we got so much energy, we got so much rock and roll spirit, we got so much punk rock in us. We just don't give a fuck about so many things other, like, maybe better musicians care about. For us, it's about the attitude and the emotion. That's all it's about. And I think this could help some of the fans that are a little bit like angry with the new stuff not being as thrashy as they used to hear it from us, understand that this is a journey for us as people, as humans, as musicians, to see what's inside of us, see what we got, see what we can do together. Interesting, And it doesn't mean we're not a thrash band anymore, and it doesn't mean we don't make a fucking thrash record, the next record. I don't know what happens next, and I don't want to know because music for us is not something that you know, I don't want to tell the music what to do. The music tells us what to do. It's kind of like letting the emotion, letting the feelings, letting the ideas flow and come and speak out of you. And sometimes we don't have control about what happens, and that's what art is for me. And I think that's 100% the right way to do it, to do what our heart tells us, what our feelings tell us, what's right to do, instead of going up there and being like, I pretend to be super thrashy even though I don't feel it right now. That would suck. That would actually suck. So, what we're doing here is being 100% honest and open with all of you guys, sharing our musical journey experience of the last 2 years. And I can tell you, we are fucking ready to go out there and thrash as hard as possible. And we're gonna integrate those new songs like Sound and Fury, those melodic stuff, combine it with the thrash stuff, have a hard rock song, combine it with the thrash stuff. We want to go somewhere, explore something new, take thrash, take metal, put it onto the next level, and just make fucking cool rockin' heavy metal music. That's what all this is about. This was kind of like a long talk. If you made it until now, fucking cool. We appreciate any support. We know all the hate comments and all that stuff. We understand you're looking for the heavy shit. And I can promise you we'll get the heavy shit. But just if you try to understand us a little bit and give it a chance, give it a try, and maybe think that we just don't do it because we're bored, but we had some really fucking thoughts going into this and some really hard feelings. And that's the basic of music. So we hope to see you all on the live shows, and you're gonna see we're gonna thrash the shit out of every fucking place. I stand for that. I promise that. Heavy metal, that's all that matters. You know.